Hey guys, welcome to another edition of the Marco D'Angelo Daily Show. We're going to preview Tuesday night action for Major League Baseball. A couple of interesting games on the Tuesday night card, discuss a little bit of line movement with you, tell you what's happening with me, and of course everybody knows the streak is still alive. 25 straight winners. We're going for number 26 tonight. Looking forward to it. It's just been an incredible run. I'd like to thank everybody that's been just so good and supportive to us during this streak. Whether you're following me, buying the picks, or just rooting us along, I truly appreciate all the support, and the pregame community has just been great. Now, looking ahead to the Tuesday night card, some big series taking place over the next couple days. One of the series, obviously, is in Chicago and Minnesota. The White Sox and the Twins, they're battling for first place. This is a first and second place battle here. They met up last week in Chicago, and the White Sox, playing at home, you thought they would get it done. They actually lost 2 out of 3 to the Twins. The Twins took the first game, lost the second game, and then won the third game. What's going to happen with the series as they flip cities? Looking at that game, got to say that initial reaction, surprised that the line on this game came out as it did. I'm looking across the board on this game. The Minnesota Twins only $1.20 favorite. That line does seem a little low, considering 65% of the public is on the White Sox, on Minnesota, as you would expect. If they took 2 out of 3 in Chicago, you would expect them to handle the White Sox in Minnesota on the surface. So that game definitely looks fishy tonight. Some other games, you've got Detroit at the Yankees. The Yankees, a $1.75 favorite. You've got CC Sabathia against Justin Verlander. Detroit shocked the Yankees in Game 1 last night. Do the Yankees get revenge in Game 2? Big price to be laying against a pitcher of the quality of Verlander, but CC Sabathia, we know how well he's done at home. Interesting matchup there. The public is betting the Yankees, as you would expect. 81% of the action coming in on the New York Yankees today. Another big series, you got the LA Angels and the Boston Red Sox, and this is an intriguing series to me because you've got Boston returning home from the road trip. You got the LA Angels going out on the road. Here's two teams that in the last several years have been perennial playoff teams, and right now it's a situation where Boston's like 5.5 out from the wild card, and the Angels, barring a miracle, they will be missing the postseason this year. So you've got to wonder at some point in time when the Angels might pack it in. It is a very good pitching matchup tonight with Jared Weaver going against Clay Buchholz. Both pitchers, solid pitchers. Good matchup. Be an interesting game. The public, as expected, is on the Red Sox, as you would expect. 67% of the action on them. This line has climbed throughout the day. The game opened up at a $1.30 favorite on the Red Sox, and I'm seeing it up as high as -140, -143. So the public is going the way of the Red Sox. As far as a free pick for you guys, there's some games that I looked at that I thought were a little bit interesting. Not a game that I'm going to end up using tonight, but one of the totals that struck my fancy was the Chicago White Sox Minnesota total. And this is a game where Minnesota and the White Sox, they played last week. They had a high-scoring game, 12-6 in the first matchup. Here is a total that overnight was 8 and 8.5. The Greek and Chris opened this total up at 8.5. The total is down to 7.5 as it's really gotten bet hard by the Sharps with the under in the White Sox Minnesota game. This is a move that you got to respect, but the value has really gone out. A one-run move in baseball on a total was huge, but some solid money has come in on the under. So at least I will tell you, if you're going to play the total in the White Sox-Minnesota game, you got to play the under or you don't play the game. You got to respect that move. So that's going to be our tip for today in that White Sox-Minnesota game. Either leave the total alone or bet the under. And another total that's getting a lot of action today was the San Diego-Chicago Cub game. This total was 8.5 overnight, and it was 8.5 towards the under, with the under being the slight favorite laying the juice. Since that today, this game has gotten a lot of play today. Over 72% of the action has been on the over. This total has gone up. The places that are still having it at 8.5 have it 8.5 towards the over. Now you have to lay juice on the over, and almost all of the sports books have moved the game to 9. Here in Vegas, the Hilton and Stations both moved it to 9, and they made it 9 minus 115 on the over. So respect a lot of play there on the over in that game. So a situation, I'll tell you, it is sharp money moving that total. If you're going to play that game, look at the over or do not play it at all. And that's going to be my report for today. Tonight, I do have a 2-star mismatch game. As I said, we're going for number 26 in a row. I hope you're able to join me tonight as we get number 26. Like the game, again, it fits right into the pattern that I've used all along so far, so you can expect to see a game where it is minus 120 or an underdog. 120 or less to an underdog. That's been our formula. Great success. Thanks again for everybody joining me. Go check out my homepage, marcodangelo.com. You can see my daily message every day, see what we've got going. Again, thanks for all the support. Let's get 26 tonight. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.